Hello everyone and welcome to UL Musical Theatre Society production of All Together Now, a global event celebrating theatre. We are running the show in collaboration with MTI in order to raise funds for our society. After a tough year due to COVID-19 pandemic, musical theatre is still recovering. This means that unfortunately we cannot have you here with us tonight. But to everyone watching from home, we want to thank you for supporting us through our trying times. So if you'd like to support our future productions, please feel free to use the link in the description or our social media pages to donate.
In the meantime, however, we have a fantastic lineup, starting with Matchmaker from Fiddler on the Roof, sung by Julita, Cora and Orla, followed by Middle of a Moment from James and the Giant Peach, sung by Colm Hogan. Gimme Gimme from Thurley Modern Millie, sung by Julita Fox, and Life is So Peculiar from Five Guys Named Mo, sung by Daniel Corcoran and Kieran O'Keefe. We'd like to thank Julita Fox and Kieran O'Keefe for filling in for our performers tonight who unfortunately couldn't perform. So without further ado, let's take it away.
Monsieur, Mademoiselle, it is with greatest pride and deepest pleasure that we welcome you here tonight. Now we invite you to relax, pull up a chair, as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin around your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on and fold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese souffle, pie and pudding on Sunday. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, oh, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks, and it's all in perfect taste that you can bet. Go on and lift your glass, you won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Be our guest, get your worries off your chest. Let us sing for your entree, we've an array we may suggest. Try the bread, try the soup, with the croutons soup de loup. It's a treat for any diner, to believe me, as the China singing pork, sing veal, what an entertaining meal. How could anyone be gloomy or depressed? We'll make you shout, encore, and sing you some more. So be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
I'll be blessed. Wine's been pouring, thank the Lord. I've had the napkins freshly prepped. With this salute, you want tea? And my dear, that's fine with me. Why, the cups do this some shoeing. I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing. I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up, we want the company praise. Is it one up or two? Bring your guests.
Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not home without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. Too long we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oops-a-daisy. Our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you. We'll keep going. Course by then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll put your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark all alone. So make me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? I just thought you had your eye on your books. And you had your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, we only have one rabbi and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Huddle! Oh, Huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young! All right, he's 52, but he's a nice man, a good catch, true? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Hava, I found him! Won't you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall! That is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You've heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you've got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned
Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
If this is what my family has to be, then I don't need one watching over me. A family doesn't make you sleep outside. A family doesn't laugh and say you lie. Remember what a home is. Think of how your life should be. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment. Can't crawl out of where you are. Only steps away, the world's okay. So try to see that far. And there, in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. You'll have to think in ways you've never thought. You'll have to make the best of what you've got. Find the answers hiding in between. See the door that no one's ever seen. Something's there, you feel it. Stop to look, it's all around. But you're stuck in the middle of a moment. No clear path, no shining star. Just a step away, the world's okay. So try to see that far. And there, in the middle of a moment, you're halfway to somewhere new. Can't go back, keep moving through. 'Cause there is magic. Now you know you made magic, made it grow, and marvelous, wonderful things can come true in the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, in the middle of a moment, you're on your way.
A simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Marry well, social world, businessman, clever girl. Or pin my future on a green glass, love. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, gimme, 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 gimme that thing called love. I want it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I need it. highs and lows, tears and laughter. Give me happy ever after. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich or poor time. Gimme years and I'll want more time. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'm free now. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I see now, cry dove, sing sparrow. Gimme Cupid's famous arrow. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart, he'll be a somebody. Somebody to love me. I see now, give me that thing called love. I want it. Here I am, Saint Valentine. My bags are packed. I'm first in line. Aphrodite, don't forget me. Romeo and Juliet may fly. Dove, sing, sparrow. Give me Fat Boy's famous arrow. Give me that thing called love.
You know, life is so peculiar. You get so wet in the rain.
You get so warm in the sunshine, it doesn't pay to complain.
And when I get up for breakfast, there's nothing to eat but food.
Life is so peculiar, but you can't stay home and brood.
Life is so peculiar, that's what everybody says. Life is so peculiar, so don't let anybody fool you.
Yes, life is so peculiar. A fork belongs with a knife.
Corned beef is lost without cabbage. Every husband should have a wife.
Now when I go out to dinner, there is nothing to wear but clothes.
Whenever I feel sleepy, there is nothing to do but doze. Life is so peculiar, that's what everybody says. Life is so peculiar, so don't let anybody fool you. When I get tired of sitting, there's nothing to do but walk.
When I don't want to listen, there's nothing to do but talk.
Whenever I get thirsty, there is nothing to do but drink.
Life is so peculiar that it makes you stop and think.
Yes, life is so peculiar, that's what everybody says. Life is so peculiar, so don't let anybody fool ya. Life is so peculiar, that's what everybody says. Life is so peculiar, so don't let anybody fool ya. That's life, that's life, that's life, that's life.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will meet no more.
The courage of a dreamer, the innocence of youth, the failures and the foolishness that lead us to the truth, the hopes that make us happy, hopes that don't come true, and all the love there ever was. I see this all in you. You are part of the human heart. You are part of those who took the journey and managed to endure. The ones who knew such tenderness, the ones who felt so sure, the ones who came before you, the others yet to come, and those who you will teach it to, and those you learned it from. You are part of the human heart. You are part. This is the gift I give. got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's got inner beauty. And I dream of a place where we could be together at last. A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine in a tract house that we share somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on the furniture to keep it neat and clean. In the pine sol scented air, somewhere that's green. Between our frozen dinner and our bedtime, 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on our big, enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. He's father, he knows best. Our kids watch Howdy Doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes or Garden Magazine. Far, far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go. Somewhere that's green.
Hi there, my name's Eddie Perfect and I am honoured to be Music Theatre International's All Together Now ambassador. The last few months of this pandemic have been trying, to say the least. It's been an incredibly challenging time and the whole world's been turned upside down. But tonight, you get to be a part of something, a global movement. Tonight, thousands of theatres across 44 different countries are coming together to perform All Together Now, a musical revue. I want to thank all of those artists who donated their songs to this particular concert. Good on you. I also want to thank all the people performing the concert and also the people off stage, the people that make theatre happen, the directors, the teachers, the choreographers, the pit musicians, the designers, everybody. And also, especially to you, the audience, because while this is a big celebration of theatre being back and us being in the same space and us telling our stories, things that we haven't been able to do for so long, it's also about raising funds. Yeah, I want to make sure that people's theatre communities don't just survive the pandemic, that they thrive, that we can come together to tell stories together and celebrate the art form that we love so much. So thank you to all the audience for all of your dedication and support, and also to all the artists. This is going to be a great show. I can't wait to see you out in the world. Enjoy the concert. Look at us. We're all together now.
Theater is the most amazing collaborative form. It brings so many artists from so many different diverse areas of creativity together to create something cohesive and beautiful.
People from all over the place coming together with one common goal.
Theater is about collaboration between book writers and songwriters and directors and producers and cast and crew, all working together to tell the story and to create something magical.
Theater is like water in a desert.
And theater is back.
Theater is as much about the people you go with as the people you go to see.
Theater is the creative center of a community.
Live theater to me is about the formation of community between the creators on stage and backstage and the audience out front. And it seems to me we need that community more than ever.
Theater is a gateway to a new point of view.
It's hearing from voices that you wouldn't necessarily always hear from.
Theater is empathy. Whether on stage or in the audience, it's all about putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
Theater is a beautiful circle of storytellers.
It is a place I go to take an active participation in the expression of what it means to be alive.
Theater is New York City to me. It is the lifeblood of this gorgeous city and all the artists that call this place home.
Theatre is a fantastic place to trap people and force them to listen to all the things I think about.
A way for weird, quirky people to be able to express themselves and be celebrated for doing just that.
Theater is the first place I felt like I might belong.
Theater is my temple. It's where I get together with friends, strangers, acquaintances, and we all sit together and find hope and inspiration and fun.
Hi, my name is Stephen Sondheim, and theater is a group of strangers coming together in a big dark room and listening to this and becoming a community.
Theater is a place where music and storytelling and theater magic and psychology all come together and make us feel a little less alone as we watch out in the dark.
Theater is joy and acceptance.
Theater is an art form that allows us to have empathy for people unlike any other art form that exists.
And in doing so, theater is the thing that can bring us all together.
Theater is joy and inclusion. It's about us getting together as a group to tell a story.
Theater is a place where, for a moment, no one feels alone. Where, for a moment, we all feel like we're members of the same family.
Thank you to MTI for providing the preceding video. We'd like to remind anyone who's just joining if you can donate to the Society. Feel free to follow the link in the description and our social media to our GoFundMe page. Coming up, we have When I Grow Up from Matilda, performed by Bobby, Emer, Orla, Sarah, and Jackie. Take a Chance on Me from Mamma Mia, performed by Emma Madden. Wouldn't It Be Lovely from My Fair Lady, performed by Hannah Dugan. Sit Down, You're Rockin' the Boat from Guys and Dolls, led by Luke Toohey. And Seasons of Love, sung by Angia, Natalia, Caitlin, Amy, Emma, Kieran, and Colin.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all of the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. I'm gonna be around. If you got no place to go, if you're feeling down, if you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. We could go walking, or we could go dancing, as long as we're together. Listen to some music, or even just talking. You'll get to know me better. 'Cause you know I've got so much that I wanna do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic. You want me to leave it there, afraid of a love affair, but I think you know that I can't let go. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you've got no place to go, if you're feeling down, if you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Oh, you can take your time, baby. I'm in no hurry. I know I'm gonna get you. You don't wanna hurt me. Well, baby, don't worry. I ain't gonna let you. Let me tell you now, my love is strong enough to last when things get rough. It's magic. You say that I waste my time, but I can't get you off my mind. Oh, I think you know that I love you so. If you change your mind, all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolate for me to eat, lots of coal making lots of heat, warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, sitting absolutely still. I would never budge till spring crept over the windowsill. Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely. sitting absolutely still. I would never budge till spring crept over the windowsill. Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 who takes good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood and I hollered, someone fade me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. The people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said, beware, you're on a heavenly trip. The people all said, beware, beware, you'll scuttle the ship. And the devil will drag you under by the fancy tie round your wicked throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. So I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you'd never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down.
We're nearing the end of our night, so we'd like to thank everyone that made tonight possible under the most dire circumstances. We've had a tremulous road leading up to this performance, and it wouldn't have been possible without the dedication of our cast and crew. We'd like to thank Drama Society for letting us use their lighting equipment, and Music Society for providing the microphones, as well as Conor O'Mara for filming and publishing the performance that you're watching. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far, and if you still do wish to donate, just follow the link in the description below. Even with the restrictions that we're operating under now, we are certain that musical theatre is returning, and that with your help, the future of UL Musical Theatre Society is bright. So to finish the show, we'd like to invite the entire cast back up to perform one last song, that's You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray. Thank you and good night.
$525,000
the seasons, girl, but you know you never will.
And you can try to stop my dancing feet, but I just cannot stand still. The world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeps stopping to speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drum, till I found my way. You can't stop me. Ever since the summer began, I rolled the cat and she shook it, shake it for me. So I'm gonna shake it, shimmy, and the best that I can today. You can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can wonder if you wanna, but I'll never ask why. And if you try to hold me down, I'm gonna spit in your eye and say, you can't stop me. You can't stop a river as it rushes to the sea. You can try to stop the hands of time, but you know it just can't be. And if you try to stop a seaweed, I'll call the NAACP. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's beating time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. You can't stop me. Ever since the world saw the light, when I'm going out to shake it on a Saturday night. So I'm gonna shake it, shimmy it with all of my might today. You can't stop the motion of the ocean or the rhythm of love. If you try to stop the paradise or the spirit of it, you can't stop the rhythm of your heart in love to stay. You can't stop me. You can't stop my happiness, 'cause I like the way I am.
And you just can't stop my knife and fork when I see a Christmas ham.
And if you don't like the way I look, well, I just don't give a damn. And the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeps time to the speed of sound. And I'm lost till I heard the drums and I found my way. You can't stop me. Ever since the world saw the light, I'm gonna like to shake it on a Saturday night. So I'm gonna shake it, shimmy it with all my might today. You can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can wonder if you wanna, but I'll never ask why. And if you try to hold me down, I'm gonna spit in your eye and say, you can't stop me.
Step aside, Miss Buttercup. It's time to wrap this mother up. Oh, 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 you can't stop today as it comes speeding down the track. Child, yesterday was history and it's never coming back. But tomorrow is a brand new day and I don't know what from last.
The world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart keeps time to